Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of RTA Talks. In our Advisor Growth Tips series, we're here to talk to you about tips for financial advisors, current financial advisors, sales professionals, which is also applicable to realtors, accountants, lawyers, and any other position where you need to prospect and bring in new clients. There's a lot you can learn from our series. So if you missed our first series, we talked about making a list. So you can certainly go back and watch our first tip. But without further ado, I'd like to kick off this video with tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to create an annual business plan. So it is the beginning of the year, so hopefully you've taken the time to set up a business plan. Now, if you haven't, I will link up some resources in the description below. So please feel free to check out those links. But it's very important to have an annual business plan. You've probably heard this before, but a business plan can really take what's in your head and put it on paper and then make you more accountable to what you're looking to achieve. And then also you can take your results from the end of the year and compare it to what you had set out in your business plan, which for a lot of us is very similar to the type of work that we do for clients. We do typically financial planning, working with investments, insurance. There's obviously certain goals and outcomes that clients have and are expecting, and we reevaluate that every year. And that's what a business plan does. So if you're out there and working with clients and promoting planning and goals and creating written plans, well, you should have one for your business too. So in a business plan, tip number 1 would be to include a mission, a vision, and a values. This is important because you need to know why you're doing this, right? What is your mission? I'll put my mission, vision, and values as well in the description for you. But then, what's your vision? You need to be able to clearly articulate that, and then also have, a set of values that, will help guide you as you, create a business built on trust and integrity. It's very important. So, and then next, I do think this is important because, at the end of the day, we aren't working for free. You do need to obviously earn a living. You've typically gone to school or put in a lot of hours, studying for various licenses, designations, continuing education, so CE credits. You are very valuable to your clients. So, being able to set income goals, I think is very, an obvious, inclusion in your business plan. And then every year, you should increase that income goal. So, definitely set an income goal, just like you would for your clients. You want to set some savings goals for yourself too, whether that's your own RSP goals, tax-free savings account. Think about, if you have a non-registered plan or if your company offers a share ownership plan, what are your goals? How much of your income are you going to save? Write those down. So definitely, important to work on your income and savings goals each year. And then, see how you did at the end of the year. Next, you want to list your strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. So that's your SWOT analysis. So first, your strengths. These are things that you are good at, that make you unique and will definitely earn you your income. Next, you want to list some of your weaknesses. That's something that you're going to want to take some time to think about. Also, opportunities. So some of these could relate back to some of your weaknesses. These opportunities could certainly be if you're not strong in prospecting, for example. An opportunity could be to certainly aim to have 5 additional conversations about money with people each week, or making sure you're getting out to a networking event, 1 extra event a week where you're going to interact and meet new people, or something to counterbalance your weaknesses. And then lastly, threats. Our industry is definitely changing. It's being disrupted. There's a lot of technology out there, and as well, there's a lot of information obviously on the web and the internet. So clients have that information at their will and at the click of a button on their phones. So they really need a person that's going to keep them accountable, put a plan together, and ultimately get them to their plan without much sacrifice in terms of costs and things. They want a balance of returns and value and reward, and helping them keep their emotions in check. So I think it's a balanced approach they're looking for. And then lastly, build a chart to lay out your time management. This is very important, when we're thinking about what type of weekly activities that you do. These would be things like, scheduling your social media posts, things like, sending out, emails, making phone calls, certainly time to prepare for meetings, work on cases that you're actively working on for insurance or investments, actually scheduling and blocking out that time, in your calendars. You're going to want to know what those types of tasks are, and then can build your calendar around that. So we'll talk more about time management and calendar management in a future video, but I wanted to make sure that you knew other tips around time management to kind of get you started. So definitely I want to stress the importance of creating an annual business plan. From the annual business plan, there's going to be some other things you're going to want to do with that you're going to want to stay connected with us on. We're going to share more advisor growth tips each week. That's our goal. So if you haven't already, if you got some value today, please like our video. Please subscribe so you're notified about our future videos. If you're on social media, we're on Twitter and Instagram at RTA Talks. So you can find us there and stay connected. We also share a lot of great content there, and we also try to engage with everybody. And then lastly, our question of the day. So, question of the day would be, first, do you have a business plan? And if so, what do you include in your business plan? Let us know. Obviously there are some other areas that we didn't get to that are included in our plans, but we can only cover so much in one video. So please let us know below, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.